Okay, let's do a few examples on place value. So the directions are telling us what is the place and the value of the digit 8 in the following numbers. So I have a place value chart to help you guys out. The 2 right here, the first 2 would be in the ones place. The next 2 would be in the tens place, and the next 2 would be in hundreds place. We have our comma here. The 3 would be the thousands place. The 0 would be in the 10,000s place. The 4 would be in the 100,000s place. Then we put a comma, and the 8 would be in the millions place. So the 8 is in the millions place. In the millions place. So that's the final answer for that question right there. 8 is in the millions place. Okay. Our next one is so we put the numbers into place value chart to help you guys out. Put a 0 here for our ones place, a 0 here in our tens place. We put another 0 in the hundreds place. We put put a comma here. Put another 0 here in the thousands place. Another 0 in the 10,000s place. Another 0 in the 100,000s place. We put a comma. We put another 0 here for the millions, and then we put another 0 for the 10 millions place. Then we put a 2 for the 100 millions place, and then we put a comma here, and as you see, the 8 is in the billions place. So the 8 is in the billions place. So that's our final answer to that question right there. 8 is in the billions place. Okay, the directions are telling us write the numbers and their names corresponding to the powers of 10. Notice especially that 100 equals 1. So let's say 10 raised to the 0 power. That basically makes it 1. 10 raised to the 1 power is 10. 10 raised to the 10 squared equals 100. Then 10 cubed is 1000. 10 raised to the 4th power would be 10,000. 10 raised to the 5th power would be 100,000. 10 raised to the 6th power would be 1,000,000. 10 raised to the 7th power would be 10,000,000. 10 raised to the 8th power would be 100,000,000. 10 raised to the 9th power would be 1,000,000,000,000. So that would be 1,000,000,000,000 right there. 10 raised to the 10th power would be 10 trillions. And then 10 raised to the 11th power would be 100 trillions. So it would be so that would be 100 trillion right here. And as you can see, as you can look at these exponents, see this exponent is telling you there's no zeros at this end. 1 0 here, you see 2 zeros here, 3 zeros here, 4 zeros here, 5 zeros here, 6 zeros here, 7 zeros here, 8 zeros here, 9 zeros here, 10 zeros here, and then you have 11 zeros here. So you notice the pattern that is going around here for these exponents. Okay, the directions are telling us write in expanded form in two ways. So we have 483. So we get basically expand that, put that in expanded form. So we do 400 plus 80 plus 3, and of course that would give us 483. So that's an expanded form. And then we have to do it the other way. So the next form would be 4 times 10 squared. Since there's two places to the right of 4, so it would be 4 times 10 squared plus 8 times 10 squared to the 1. I mean 8 times 10 to the 1th power, because the 8 to the right has only one place to the right of it. So it would be 8 times 10 to the 1 power plus 3 times 10 to the 0 power, because the 3 has nothing right to the right of it, so that's 10 to the 0 power. So 3 times 10 to the 0 power, and that's how you would write it in exponent form. So okay, let's go to our next directions right here. Write in order from smallest to greatest. We have 54,050. We have 450,055 and 450,540. So it's telling us from write in order from smallest to greatest. So you can already tell this has 5 places right here, so it's automatically going to be the smallest right here. So 54,050 would be the smallest, so that would go first. Then we look at these two big numbers. We have 450,055 and 450,540. So these three numbers are the same. We look over here, 0 here, and we have 5 over here. Which one is smaller? Is the 0 smaller or the 5 is smaller? The 0 is smaller. So the next would be 450,055. And then the biggest, of course, would be this one. That's the greatest. So we put that next. So it's 450,540. So that would be the answer to that question right there, from smallest to greatest. So let's now move on to a few exercise problems so we understand the concept. What are we doing here?